Hey Jory, thanks for your patience. It's been crazy summer, but having super fun. Like I'm still wearing my swim shirt from boys art camp. Anyways, love the boys. They're a little crazy and hyperactive, but they're fun. Anyways, she has requested Princess Elizabeth of York, and it is from The White Princess. And it was a TV series. Well, first it was a book series called The Cousin Wars, and then in 2013 it became a TV series, which sounds very interesting. It's historical fiction, so I'm gonna have to check that out. So we are gonna start with her head. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Jory, I hope this was the right one you wanted, but anyways, there you have it. So we're gonna start with a circle. So we're gonna start with the princess's circle for the head. And then we are gonna do her jawline. So we're gonna bring her jawline down, and this is gonna be her chin. And then you can erase the bottom of this circle. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna put the center, and we're gonna go across. All right, so on there is her eyes. So she's got this, they're like almond shaped eyes. They look alienish, but they're not. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna make the top part thicker. So it looks like she has little lashes, and then we're gonna make it fling out a little bit. And it's gonna be a little bit underneath, okay? Same thing on this side. Gorgeous. Okay, those are her eyes. And her eyes are kind of looking up, so I'm not having them touch the base. And I'm gonna put circles. This side looks a little bit bigger. It's okay. Circle in there, and then the pupil. Circle, shiny, and then the pupil. Look how pretty already. So we've got her nose is gonna be right here, and then her mouth. So now we can erase that crossbar, the T-bar. We don't need that anymore. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, nose, mouth. Okay, so now let's do her eyebrows. So they're gonna be right about here. Slight arch, and then they're gonna arch up and down. Same thing on this side. Arch, up and down. Cute. And then for her nose, I'm just gonna go give it a little angle and then bring it up. That's it. And I'm gonna erase right in there. See, look how cute that little button nose is. So her mouth, it's just straight across. If you want her to have like a slight up tick, you're just gonna bring up the sides a little. And then I just did an arch in the top and then an arch on the bottom. There we go. Gorgeous. And then up at the top here, we are going to draw her crown. So we're gonna make this go over because she's gonna have all this hair coming out. We want it to go over. And we'll do this crown up here. So let's erase right in here. We don't need that part because we can't see it because there's a crown. What else do I know? So Elizabeth of York is a daughter of Edward IV of England. Ooh. I love history. I just got back from Ireland and Scotland, and my husband's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to go see castles. We saw, I think, a castle a day, and the history in that is amazing. And if you ever go, you've got to go to the city of Edinburgh. Oh, the whole city. We literally, my feet hurt at the end. We walked about 10 miles just all around because every building is historic and gorgeous. I love the castles. Ugh, I was in heaven. I took so many pictures. I'm like, if I had time, I just want to paint them all. So I do have a couple I might paint. It's not of the castles, but it's some of the landscape. It's gorgeous. Okay, so in there, so when you do color it, we'll just color and put some jewels in afterward. But we are gonna, her hair's gonna kind of come out like out of here. And then it's gonna come up and over. So we're gonna see a little bit in here at the top of her head. Okay, put lines in there. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, so let's find her neck. So neck's coming down here, and she's got this like very low neckline. So we are gonna take this and make it go. There we go. And she has this lovely necklace. I just kind of, so let's just lightly do circles, and we're gonna put designs and stuff on it, but just so we can see where we want it. And this one we'll just put right there. Okay, and now I just kind of gave it some little texture. So just like scallop the edge here, making it look like fancy jewelry. It probably has all these jewels in it. If I go too fast, just pause. And if it doesn't look right, start over. It's okay, you know? And then I'm gonna connect them all. Connect, 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 connect. And I actually went in there and I just did little scallops in there. Okay. And so on this line, this is actually, this line, it's like a fur where it's gonna come up to about here. And then go over. And then this part is going to, it's gonna come, this is gonna look like a triangle, kind of almost. And then this part is going to go down. Woo! Lovely. And so this is gonna be scalloped because it's like almost like a fur trim. So we're gonna just make it a scalloped edge on here. And then come over here, make the scalloped edge. Okay. Oh, that looks lovely. All right, so this is her collar. Kind of has like a little dip there. And her shoulders coming out here. It's probably too far. Let's erase some of this. Too far. That looks good. All right, and then so her hair is just gonna be, she has long, beautiful golden hair. This is gonna drape down. And part of her hair is coming into under the crown. So we're just gonna scallop this in, and you can erase that right there. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So erase that. What else do I know? So the book, let's see, was printed. No, how is that possible? It says, oh, the book for the TV series was printed in 2013. And there was 8 episodes. It's a limited series. Oh, it began June 2016. Okay, maybe the book was in 2013 and then the miniseries was 2016. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. I try to look into these things, but with limited time. So now you're just going to make this flow. Oh, we got to do this stuff here. Okay, this is the other half of her coming over here. Collar. It's her shoulder, and this is going to come down. And now you can put her hair. It's just going to come down. Now you can just add all of these pieces of hair, many pieces of hair as you want. Oh, her ear. Oh my. Okay, so she has her ear popping out here. So don't forget that. Bloop, bloop. And then we can erase it so it looks like it's actually attached to her head. Okay, perfect. Now I'm putting some hairs back here. And put a little hair here. Lovely. Gorgeous. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Thank you for your patience for everybody. You know what? Her hair's a little bit more full. This is how you fix it. I want her hair more full. So I'm just going to bring this out a little bit. Amazing difference. Way better. It's a little flat. So I can do the same thing on this side. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to add to it. There we go. Just adding. It just needed a little extra oomph. Might have made her jawline a little too harsh here. So just all you do is just soften it up by just rounding the edges a little more, and it softens the face. You see, I could just take this in even more. And put some curves in there. All right, looking good. And okay, so coming off of here, this is gonna come down. Now she's got like a belt. Line here, 1 line, 2 lines. And it's gonna come down. All right, let's see, what have I missed? She looks gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna Sharpie it and let me show you how to get all that colors in there. So pay attention. I'm going to go around the outside with a bigger Sharpie. Now I'm going to erase any lines. All right. I think I made her too much of cat eyes, but that's okay. So we're going to take the blue, and you're going to come up here and make it darker at the top, and as you come down, you barely do any. So darker at the top, and then barely. And now we are going to, put a little here on this side. Okay, so now I want you to take the gray. This is just going to be the little shadow underneath where the lashes are. All right, so now take peach skin color, and we're gonna color the whole face, but not the eyeballs, but everything else. What else do I, you know what? I'm kind of so excited. I'm gonna look into this historical fiction, The Cousins War. I'm gonna check that out and see if, because I love while I'm drawing, I listen to books on tape, or when I'm cleaning or things like that, because usually by the time I put my head on the pillow, I want to read a book. I've got like 20 books by my bed. I fall asleep. So, anyways, I know it's kind of like a cheater way to do it, to get books on tape. But right now, I just like, go, go, go. So many things I want to be doing, you know? Okay, this is the first time I've actually enjoyed, in a long time, to really enjoy swimming. I've never, remember when I was a little kid, but I've really enjoyed swimming this summer. So that's lovely. And I think today's like outside 100, 120 degrees, 110. It is hot outside. Like, whew, you can roast. Have you guys ever cooked an egg in the street when it's hot? Yes, I've done it. It's awesome. A little messy, but that's okay. You crack an egg right there in the hot black asphalt and you watch it sizzle and cook. It's awesome. I mean, you got to do those things in your life, you know? Okay, I'm going to give her a shadow around her eye. One more color. And I've done crazy things, but not crazy. Like, just fun stuff. I've had a good life. Good life. I always tell myself if I die today, I'd be a happy camper. Not because I'm dead, but I've had such a darn good life. Life is good. Okay, so now you're going to come in here with the tan. Now we're going to give it some detail. So we're going to come in here and give it more of a shadow under here. Is this tan? I think I have the wrong color, but it's okay. Something like that. It works. I usually use tan, but this is what was next to me. By putting it, see how by putting dark around the edges, it just makes it more three-dimensional. And then you just lightly bring it in a little. I'll probably even put some more skin color on there, but just do it in layers. Keep it going. I'm putting more on this side. And we're gonna go around the eyes. Make it a little darker. Elizabeth must marry, oh, I guess this is what's in it. Elizabeth must marry Henry Tudor, the new king of England, to end the long-running war. Oh, I know back in the old days, you think, oh, royalty, they have everything. Well, they're kind of like pawns. Like as I was talking about, I love, if anybody saw my video on Queen Victoria, a Victorian age, like obsessed. I'm watching it again as I work out. So good. But she's kind of like a pawn, and she's kind of like told what to do. Anyways, that seems like a tough, like they have everything they want, but then they really can't live the way they want. We're going to give it shadow under here too. I really don't think this is tan, but that's okay. Looks like it's more of a, ooh, I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna give it, oh, let's give it more of a shadow right here. It looks like I did. Let's give it some rosy cheeks, her little cute cheeks. When I do my cheeks, I go one direction, go the other direction lightly, and then I go a little extra in the middle. One direction, other direction, and then I'm gonna go a little bit extra in the middle. And then I didn't do it in that one, but I'm gonna put a little extra on her nose. You can't really tell, but it's there. And I'm gonna color in all of her lips because we're gonna add more darkness to it, but start with that. Might put a little around her eyes just to, for pretty. She could put her some eyeshadow on. Oh, so pretty. Okay. And for her lips, let's just add a little bit of red to this. On the top layer, always the top layer usually is dark like that. And the bottom layer, you just kind of go around it. Oops, broke that one. Okay, this looks so pretty. Also with the tan, I'm gonna put, oh, what color did I get? Light brown? No, that's fine. Light brown for the eyebrows. And then I'm gonna do a light brown. Might as well do it now, for the under hairs. Because usually blondes are blondes, but always less like dark underneath. Okay, she looks lovely. Now you are gonna color all of her hair. This is golden yellow. Color all her hair, just get that in there. I'm just gonna do one side so you can see it. Then I'm also gonna do the crown, because the crown is that golden yellow and her hair is golden yellow. So I'm gonna color all of it, and then these are gold. And then you're gonna take your tan, and now we're gonna put a strip at the bottom. Just pretend this whole thing is being done. And then I'm gonna put some color in here underneath so it looks like there's hair behind it. So it's two different things here. This is like a little strip at the bottom. Put a little in here. And now we can go in and we can go around some of these wavy parts of the hair. Give it a little bit more texture. Put more waves. Looks beautiful. And with that red we have, let's put some, we're gonna make our jewels red, and we're gonna put some red stones in here. So I'm coming here, putting some bigger red stones, and then I'm just gonna put a couple like these little small ones around here. Put them wherever you want, really. Covered in beautiful jewels. All right. Oh, also down here is the yellow with the gold. So you're gonna color this whole thing. The golden yellow. And then you come in here with tan right in the middle. Okay. For this part, I used gray. So I'm just lightly gonna come in here. It's kind of like a whitish gray. And kind of harder around the side here. And this is gonna lighten up. And this is going to be, I think I just used light blue. So I'm just gonna color this all in light blue. And color in half of it. And then I'm gonna come in with black just to give it a shadow in here. Just coloring it lightly. Okay, lovely. I'm gonna come in here and do the same thing there. Now, for this, you're like, well, how did you get that? First, let's make this squiggle. So I'm just gonna come in here and I literally just made, look at these crazy squiggle lines. You're like, that looks like that? Yeah, this is what I did. I just went like this, just on up here part. Made these little squigglies, just like this. Looks kind of crazy, but have at it, have fun. Then I'm gonna come in and color the whole thing over. And so now it just looks like a pattern. And now I'm gonna press down harder along the edges. And for here, I kind of made a pattern. So I went like this and made 2 lines, So it's almost like the square pattern that I'm making. Now I'm gonna come across here. And then inside, I'm just gonna be making some different patterns. So it's almost like it's like leaves I'm being in here. You can draw whatever you want inside these, because we're gonna draw over it. It's supposed to be barely noticeable, but it's there. And then you're gonna come in and just color the whole thing in lightly. I totally made her eyes too like Cleopatra. Whew. Oh well, that's okay. And now along the edge, we're gonna make it a little harder, press down harder. Okay, I think you guys got this. I'll see ya.